Authenticity seems to be a big word that I see in advice about my very early and not very impressive start in YouTube. So it's got me thinking about authenticity. I can look back on the few videos that I have made, and those videos where I'm just talking and saying that I'm going to just film my boring life, they seem to be the ones that have received the best view count. I think, how is that important, really? You know, we're looking at figures and kind of refreshing our studio app, checking to see how we're doing. Like that's how we're judging what our value is. What is authenticity? What is it that we like about it? I understand we're living in an age of AI slop. And even in doing this, I'm on a walk with my dog and we're walking through these wonderful woods in this beautiful part of England. What's real here? Am I real? The trees, I think, feel real. You know, the authenticity as opposed to the AI slop, we don't want that. You know, you can get my boomer dad, you know, he watches these shorts or little videos that are on YouTube. And it's the visuals are all AI generated. And there's a voice, you know, Jordan Peterson. But is it Jordan Peterson? I don't think so. Has the AI become more real than reality? I mean, my dad is from a generation where, you know, they're the generation that are giving their bank details to a Nigerian prince somewhere and then being surprised when they get scammed. Is any of it real? How authentic is this? That I'm just sat here talking to you. I've not got a script. I'm just my usual kind of bizarre self. I think I'm real, but I don't know. How much of what I'm doing and saying now is performative? And I talk to you like you're real and you're here. I know what I'm on about. I've just come into the woods with my dog to give him a chance to have a run around. I remember a low point in my life when I was I don't know, early 20s and really going through something. And I remember saying to someone, I'm just going to go fishing. You know, because when I'm fishing, it's all that's there is real. The fish that you see, the shadows of the fish in the lake that are going round, you know. And you catch one and you pull it out and you see it there for that moment. There's a brilliant thing in Ted Hughes' The Poetry of, no, what's it called? I don't think it's called The Poetry of Meaning. But he talks about fishing. I'm going to have to edit all this down. Poetry in the Making. That's what it's called. And he talks about fishing, this concentrated excitement to just stare at this float tip for hours, but not drowsily. So the slightest tremble arrives like an electric shock to the senses. And the whole point of this concentrated excitement is to pull something like living metal from a world of nothing and then to return it to the world of nothing. The great poet Philip Larkin, as he got older and he stopped doing readings, he stopped reading in front of an audience. And when he was asked why, he said, because I can't keep going around pretending to be myself. There's a performative thing in it. I used to do a lot of readings, in front of an audience. And there is that feeling that you are pretending to be yourself. And here on this camera, am I just pretending to be myself? My dog next to me, he's not pretending to be anything. Perhaps this is all just the cost of consciousness. He doesn't think about stuff. He's old and he's got his own health problems that you can see starting just through his age. But he doesn't consider it. He's not thinking about it. It's not consuming him, the thought of it. It's a great weight, consciousness, I think. I don't know much about anything. And basically, I think I was always a bit of a retard, really. Can you say retard? I don't know, I just did. I'm only saying it about myself. But I think I've always just been a bit thick. And then with a neurological condition which affects the brain, maybe I'm just getting thicker. I suppose it could be interesting to watch it in real time, video by video. I think that might be it. That might be all that I'm going to say. I'd love to hear what you think. It's a bit of a different video, this. I feel like I've got this sort of like drive to move away from so much exclusively parental alienation and to just more video my boring life and my retarded thoughts. Hopefully it's some interest to you. If it is of interest to you, perhaps I'd suggest you go and find something else to do. Anyway, look, all the best to you, and I'm going to see you really soon.